Hi everyone, welcome to the live. My name is Romalee. If this is your first time visiting the channel, please give me a moment. I need to Sorry about that, guys. I'll be with you in just a moment. I am trying to share because now in the West it is like what, like 3 a.m., 4 a.m. early morning. So this one person had asked me to share the link of the live, but let me see how I can share this from this device. Okay, I can share this. Okay guys, I'm going to share this live to someone. All right, since it has already been 2 minutes, let me introduce myself before I start to share the link to the persons in the West who, in the East, who says they want to actually catch the live. My name is Romalee. I'm a Jamaican teacher in China. I had posted on my Instagram some questions, well, a Q&A, that Q&A section on Instagram. So what I want to do is actually answer some of those questions. And if people actually come on, they can also ask me questions. I'm trying to go for like an hour. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing today. You'll get to know a little bit more about me because people have asked me a few questions about myself. Not too many questions about myself. Most of the questions are about China, which is, these are the kind of videos I'm trying to put out now. So that's very great. That's excellent, as a matter of fact. So I am going to try my best to, do that. Right? I'm going to try my best. It's like I'm listening to myself, guys. So, do that. Right? All right, so now let's just get right into the questions because I am unable to share this to the person I want to share this with. Oh, maybe I can. I don't know. So let's jump right into it. So, first of all, let me jump on the questions that I have from Instagram. Not many questions from Instagram. I got most of the questions through WhatsApp. So let me start with the questions about myself because I don't really have many questions about myself really. So the little questions I have about myself, I'm going to give you the answer for those, and then I'm going to go into the meat of the matter, which is about, China. So you can ask your questions in the comment section, of course. Hey, you can also ask your questions there. But the first question here is, I've gotten three questions relating to this. Number one, well, the first question, where is your locks? Right? So many persons have asked me that, not just on Instagram, but persons have asked me that on Facebook and also on WhatsApp a lot, because I posted a TikTok the other day, and many persons, I guess they weren't really looking at my thumbnails because they never realized that, I no longer have the locks. So I got psoriasis. Well, I still have it. So I went to this hospital for hair, and they told me in order for them to treat the psoriasis, I would need to, loosen my hair, because they also want to treat the hair and stuff like that. I mean, I've had my locks for 10 whole years. So, it was kind of hard for me, but that's what happened to my locks. I pulled it out. Um, this is my natural hair now. It's not as long as my locks was, right? But it's not as thick either. But it's not bad. It's not bad at all. Not bad. It's not in its best form. I'm trying to not wear any hair extensions or anything like that. Usually when I had the psoriasis, all of this section was just filled with dandruff. Now it's not so bad. I wash my hair every week. I also do a treatment every week at the hair hospital. And yeah, that's what I'm doing so far for my hair. All right, so that's out of the way for where's my locks? Because I've gotten that question a lot. Now, the next question I've gotten about myself, let me see. Mm, how long have you been? Well, one of the question I think it's most important as it relates to myself is, how are you mentally? So the person who asked me this question, thank you for asking me this question. Mentally, I'm all right. I'm not doing too bad. To be honest, I'm really, really not doing too bad. I see there's one person on the live, so thank you for that. I hope, well, maybe within the next hour, others will join, or probably not. Maybe in the next, people can always rewatch this anyways. And yes, that's me in the background. Yeah, so mentally, I'm not bad. I'm okay. I'm not bad. I'm all right, I would say. Um, so yeah, let's jump on to the other questions now. Well, there's another question about me. Where are you from? I am from Jamaica. That little island in the sun, Jamaica. Yes, that's where I'm from. I'm not from China, okay? I'm sure that's obvious, but yeah, I'm not from China. I want to play some non-copyright music in the background, even though, I'm afraid of doing things like that, like playing music, because I'm not interested in this copyright thing. So I'm going to try to play I some non-copyright music from what's his name? IKSON, because I've never gotten any copyright strike for that before. So if it's your first time over here, guys, please subscribe to the channel. I am doing part of this live not just for the Q&A, but to really you know to really get a video that's really long, to also help me with the YouTube partner plan as well. So yeah, that's what I'm also doing. Guys, sorry about that. There's someone who told me that I should send them a message when I'm actually on the live because they want they want to hear the response I have for their question. All right, so let's jump into the question, guys. Sorry about that. Really, really sorry about that. Um, I was just sending a message to the person who wanted me to, notify them when I was going live because they're probably sleeping. But I have my questions here, guys. So isn't this beautiful? So pretty. I think so. All right, so I'm just going to go through the questions I have from Instagram first because those questions are not a lot. So question number one, what do you think should be the expected salary for a teacher who is new to China? So it all depends. If you have if you have teaching experience or you are a teacher by profession and you are not from the United States, UK, Canada, South Africa, New Zealand. Um, I think you can accept at least 18,000 RMBs, and 18,000 RMBs, according to Google, is 2,500 MASH, 2,562 US dollars. I think you should be able to accept that, because even if you have some experience, they still want you to have experience with Chinese kids. You can get more for sure if you're from the United States and so on. And the money is very important, but you also have to take other things into consideration, such as where it is that you are going to work, yeah, about the money. So if you are going to live in a city or a small town, or not a tier one province like Beijing, Shanghai, Shenzhen, Guangzhou, where cost of living is higher than if you are in, say Chengdu or Mianzhu or so on, then you would want to consider getting at least 20,000 RMBs because, for example, if you're in Beijing and your salary is 18,000 and that includes housing, you're not going to find anything decent for, less than 6,000 of that RMBs per month. And right there and then you only have 12,000 left. You have to survive there. Beijing is expensive. Those cities are expensive. So the salary all comes down to where you are going to actually be living or teaching. But I would say if you're going in the tier one cities, then you should definitely not accept anything less than 19,000. But if you're going in the small cities, you have no experience. To be honest, they're giving some really low salaries, like some I've seen offers 10, 11,000. I've heard 9,000. What? 9,000. Mm-mm. Tier 1, tier 100, that has nothing to do with your salary being 9,000. 9,000 is a no. Not acceptable. Mm-mm. Guys, this live has been giving me issues, problems. But yeah, 9,000 is a definite no. I would definitely say, as I said, seriously, I'm like an old woman trying to work social media right now. This is so sad, so bad. All right, so next question. So yeah, the first question about the salary, I would say at least 15,000 if you have no experience, and also if you're going in like a small city, that's fine. But if you're going to a tier one city, at least 18,000, and the benefits should be good. Yeah, I have a video out where you can there are certain benefits that you should receive, and you should make sure those should be in your contract. It's no if nor but, those should be in your contract. Whoever that one person is on the live, pick up yourself. All right, next question. With all that's going on, do you think people should and or will be able to come to China? I think people will be able to come in. Teachers are still coming in. If you should come here, honestly, I'm going to say it's not my duty to tell you to come or not to come. I'm just giving you information, real life information as it relates to, what has been going on here with me and other people that I actually know. It has nothing to do with telling you to come here or not. To be honest, I'm on the verge of leaving. I want to leave soon because, the expectations I had of this place, it's not what it turned out to be. As in, I wanted to come here and just work for a little while to get, some money together so that I could go back home to start working on some plans. But things didn't go accordingly. And not only that, with the I don't have a problem with the rules of the country, like absolutely not. But with the certain restrictions and me not being able to do what I want to do the most, travel, etc., etc. You know, that's it's hard. For me, it's hard. For me, it's really, really hard here. I would say if you have a choice between this country and other countries to actually do the same work, to teach, I would say that you take the teaching job somewhere where you can have a life that will kind of be something more, permanent for you, I would say. I would rather to be teaching somewhere where, when my contract is finishing, I don't really have to worry about visa issues or, not getting my visa back and so on. I want to teach somewhere where, after a few months, I can apply for my permanent residency, or I actually go there as a permanent resident so I can enjoy the same benefits of locals, and, my life will kind of be easier because this is no place for you to actually, as an expat, you should think about, really being here permanently. Unless you have big business or something of the sort, then I don't think this is really the place for you or young people at that. Next question. When are you leaving China? So, um, I want to do another year here. I really want to do another year. So maybe at the end of 2023 or early 2024. I'm not sure. Life has taught us to not really do too much planning. So, really, I'm going to see how another year goes, and then I'll definitely bounce. Yeah. The next question. What do you like most about China? All right, so I was saying earlier that I have been having a rough time here. It doesn't mean that people are doing anything to me or stuff like that. For me, it's just really kind of more of me not really getting to do the things I really want to do besides working. So for me, that has been, kind of hard on me. So yeah. But the things I like the most, number one, I really love how easy it is for me to, get things done. You could literally want to send something right now to America, and all you have to do is just scan a code, and from right there, things are, it's just done. Anything you want to do, it's just easy as one, two, three. Life, certain things are so easy here. Even someone who is 80 years old here, they have cell phones and they have their QR codes on them at all times. So if they're selling something or they're doing something, whatever it may be, it's just so easy to do everything here. Really, 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 really easy. Trust me, super, super easy to do everything here. I really love that. um, Next thing, I love how safe. Well, they say the place is safe, and I also think the place is safe because you can literally go outside any time of the night. I haven't heard anything about any foreigners, probably getting into, getting jumped or anything like that. I don't have to worry about someone killing me on the road or whatnot. I don't have to worry about violence here really. So, I feel safe. I love that I'm feeling safe here. The next thing is, I love how easy it is to get from point A to point B. You know, it's so easy for you to go from here to Beijing. Well, if there are no restrictions, it's easy for you to travel from point A to point B. You have taxis, you have bicycles, you have sandlers, you have the train, you have the subway, you have airplanes, you have everything. It's so easy for you to travel, super, super easy for you to travel, right? And the next thing I like is, if you have money, there's a hospital here for everything. So, for example, with my hair, I have a special hospital that I need to go to treat my scalp. If you want to do some cosmetic things, you have the special hospital for that. If just special hospitals for everything. I really love that because for me, whenever I'm moving somewhere, I think about healthcare, good healthcare. um I also think about, the access to transportation and stuff like that, and my safety, and those things are actually guaranteed here. So yeah, I really, really love those so far. Next question. Do you have Chinese friends? I do have Chinese friends. Really, really good Chinese friends. Um, I think it's they're the best friends I have here, Chinese people. My Chinese friends have been nothing but good to me, great to me actually. I really love and appreciate them, and yeah, if you come here, you can get some Chinese friends of your own. So don't worry about that, darling. All right, next thing. Have you been enjoying China so far? Okay, so I would say I haven't really gotten to enjoy the country that much because I literally, when I came here, less than 6 weeks after that, we went in quarantine. Less than 6 weeks after that, the whole thing started, and it was serious at that time, the pandemic. And yeah, since then, there have so I think about a year. I've been here for like 3 years. All right, November made it 3 years, and out of that 3 years, like 1.5 year, you couldn't really go anywhere besides in your province, right? And then after that, you have the little lockdowns and this and that, and still we weren't able to do much. So I didn't want to take the risk because for me, I'm here to work really, and I don't want to take the risk of going to another province, getting locked down there, having to spend thousands of RMBs just to stay in a lockdown facility. While I'm losing that money, I'm also not working, so I'm going to be losing out on that money. I don't want to do that. So actually, yeah, I don't want to do that. So actually, I haven't been traveling much, but a part of the whole reason why I came to the East was to really travel. I want this channel overall to be about traveling and lifestyle and stuff like that. So I really want to travel. I want to go to Beijing. I must go on that Great Wall, guys, before I leave China. I must go on the Great Wall. I promised myself that. Um, and there are other places in China that I have on my bucket list. And even if it's for me to do it within the last month of me being here, like me just taking that month to, go all around China, I will definitely do that. So yeah, I haven't been traveling much. That's why you haven't seen much like photos and stuff like that from me. And yeah, I haven't been doing anything interesting lately either. All right, the next question. I want to start YouTube, but I'm not good at taking pictures, nor am I too social. Any tips? All right, darling. I would say just as that man always say in the YouTube videos, he does this YouTube help videos and stuff. Just press record. Seriously, just press record. Just do it, guys. Just do it. Trust me. If you are going to listen, yes, YouTube can be a stream of income, which of course some people say, oh, they're not doing it for the money. But if you're able to make money from this platform, why not make use of it? Why not make the money? Yeah, why not make the money too? But YouTube, it can help you with so many things. It can help you to develop yourself, public speaking and everything. It can bring you so many opportunities if you do this the right way. And you might never know, you might do one video, it goes viral, and from there this thing can turn into your career. So why would you allow, like, I know many persons who want to do YouTube but they don't do YouTube. They're thinking about what will people say, what will people think of me, how will people think I look in my videos, etc. Trust me, do not care about any of that. Do not care about any of that, because majority of the times we the people who we actually think that they're going to watch our videos and say these things, they haven't even subscribed to our channel, and chances are they'll never watch one of your videos. Listen, before I started YouTube, right? Well, first of all, as you can see, I don't have much pictures on social media. That was because I shied away from taking pictures, because all was in my head was, what will people think of me? Oh, I've gotten fat. Oh, I have a double chin. Oh, this, that. That's all I was thinking about. I really wanted to start this second channel. When I was doing my first channel, I have a cooking channel, Roma's Kitchen. And when I wanted to do Roma's Kitchen, and a lot of times I wanted to try something like, first talk to people before I started cooking. And I was just so embarrassed. But embarrassed of what? I was just really thinking about, the things that people are going to say of me. People are going to think, oh, I don't look good, I'm not fat. But it all comes down to confidence, self-confidence. And I grew that confidence. And I was like, listen, I have one life to live, and I'm not going to allow people the things that they want to say, etc., to allow me to actually not do something that I really want to do. I love doing this, honestly, even if, sometimes I post a video, it barely gets any views. Trust me, I don't feel like giving up, because I'm used to it now. Now I'm used to it. But when I just started, sometimes I felt so bad when I posted my video. It would be weeks. I would only get like 30 views. I would share the thumbnail, the link to people. Nobody, barely anyone, just like my parents, my boyfriend, and so on, would, post the link and share the link to their stories or so on. I would get no support. And that kind of had made me, I was still doing my videos and so on, but I was doing my videos less. I was really doing my videos less, because I just wasn't, I was just feeling so bad about that. I was very much just discouraged. But I wasn't going to let that get me down. And now, even though I don't do my cooking videos as much, because I'm also studying right now, and I'm on my last semester, because next semester I'll just be working on handing in my thesis, and it's a whole lot of work. A master's degree is 2 times or 3 times the amount of work. as a bachelor's degree, I would say. And it's a whole lot of work, and it's hard to kind of balance the cooking with studying, because doing these type of videos, it's easier for me to edit a video where I'm talking like this than edit a cooking video, because the place is always so noisy, and I have to mute the videos, and I have to do voiceovers, edits, and so on. It's really easier to manage a channel like this than a cooking channel, because of the editing and stuff like that. So guys, trust me, if you want to do YouTube, my tip is just start. Well, first of all, you need to clear your mind and tell yourself that I'm doing this for me, or you need to write down your goal. You need to tell yourself that, okay, I'm doing this because of XYZ. I want to do this, I am going to do this. And then once you tell yourself that, just press record. Just press record, guys. If you look on your favorite YouTubers, and you look where they've started, and you look where they are now, you are going to be amazed. So just do your thing. I'm not going to discourage you. If you want to do YouTube, do it, sis. Do it, bro. All right, so let me see, are these all for my Instagram questions? Gosh, guys, I lost my questions. What? Oh, yeah, the next question will be like, where are your locks? But I think I have answered that question already. So let me go on the WhatsApp questions now. I've copied all the WhatsApp questions. So number one, how long have you been in China? I have been in China, as I said earlier, for 3 years. November made it 3 years. I think if you have been here 3 years or less, it's hard for you to enjoy yourself. But if you've been here over 3 years, then you would have gotten the chance to really enjoy China and other countries in the east which are close by, because it's cheap to go from one to the other. All right. So when do you plan on leaving China? Um, I would love to leave here in about a year. So by the end of 2023 or early 2024, as I said earlier, that's my plan. But we never know how life will turn out, yes? Next question. What things do you like the most about China? I'm just realizing I got that question already on Instagram. Um, so yeah, I tell you, I like safety, ease of access to transportation, to healthcare facilities, and it's also easy for you to make a living here if you're a foreigner. There are a lot of restrictions. Well, there's another question. What do the things I don't like the most, or the things I don't like about this place? So I'll tell you about those now. So when I reach that question, I'll just skip it. So guys, I hate that there are certain groups here, like foreigners, Chinese, then black people, white people. I hate the grouping, because it comes with a lot of things. You have parents who might not want you to teach their children because of the color of your skin. You have schools who will not want to hire you because of the color of your skin. You have people who will run away from you because of the color of your skin. Um, you will have people say disrespectful things. In my case too, you will also have people who don't want to let you into their restaurant to come to eat because of the color of your skin. I hate that. Of course, who wouldn't? Um, I hate that we're in the group of foreigners, like they group you by countries. Yes, you have schools who might not want to hire you because you're Jamaican and they think you cannot speak English. You know, stuff like that. I hate stuff like that. So I hate the different grouping thing that goes on here. Um, the next thing too, as a foreigner, I hate that you can be here for 5-10 years, but you will be seen as nothing but a foreigner, and because of that, you know, because of that, you are going to, you won't be able to enjoy certain benefits. That's why I tell people this is not a place for you to come to stay forever or stay for many, many, many years. I wouldn't recommend it. People have been here for 20 years, of course, but they're still nothing but foreigners. And if their visas, if they're not able to get back their visas today, then they will be sent home. I don't like that. It's too temporary for me. Yeah. And those are just some of the things that I hate. Um, Sometimes it's kind of, it kind of feels good when you go out though, and some people are like, foreigner, they want to take pictures with you, blah, blah, blah. You're treated like a celebrity and so on. But for me, there are also moments when I just want to, peace of mind. I just want to be by myself. I just want to go out, drink a coffee, eat something, and not be bothered. But yeah, that's something that is not going to happen to you here. As a foreigner, you are going to be bothered. I hate that so much sometimes. Next question. What things do you like most about China? Oh, I already answered that. What should you do when you arrive in China? So, apart from the things that are required by law, which are, you need to do the medical right as you come the first day. Next, you need to register with the local police station. I think after you have settled down, after you have settled in for, let's say, a month or something, I think the next thing you need to work on is tap ta da da, your exit plan. And you would probably think, what? You just come and you've just arrived and you want to work on an exit plan? Absolutely. Yes. Yes. Work on that exit plan. Trust me. Really work on that exit plan. Because this is not a, I'm sorry to tell you guys, but this is not a place that you should come and think about staying here for the rest of your lives. It's hard for you to become a, you probably can get a green card if you get married, and that will take a long time. I've known people who've been married here for like what, 20 years, 17 years, 15 years. And what? Nothing. There's nothing to show. There's still no benefits to that. There's nothing you can really do. I don't know how you're expected to take care of your family. Like, no, no, no. When you do come here, please work on your exit plan. Think about, first of all, you need to write down your goals. Write down, put them in your office or wherever you want to add your sticky notes. The reason why you came here. You came here to what? To pay off your student loan, to get some money to, get a house, to do your ACCA, whatever goals you have. Write them and put them at the place where every morning you can see them. You can know that this is why I'm here. This is why I came here. And when you realize, okay, this is why I came here, so then you can work towards that. Because trust me, guys, this place, you'll be here and you'll get carried away. I actually came here. It was my intention to stay here for like what, a year, and I'm on year 3 now, right? Because the thing too is you can make money here, but it can go like this. That is also something that I must say I hate about this place. You can literally get money like this, but it can go like this because this place is highly digitalized, and because of that, it's highly digitalized, and because of that, you probably aren't really tracking how much money you're spending. And when you look at it, the money goes like this, it comes like this, goes like this. And because the money comes and goes so easily, it's just a cycle, a cycle, a cycle. And you're just running the money, chasing the money, chasing the money. And when you look, guys, a whole year has passed, 2 years, 3 years. No, write down your goals. Write down the reason why you're coming here, and then you work on your exit plan. to say, okay, where am I going after this? When do I want to go to this place? Because if you're not, you're going to be trapped here. Can't say I didn't warn you, can't say I didn't tell you guys. Work on that exit plan. It is so important for you to work on your exit plan when you get here. Work on your exit plan, guys. Trust me. Trust me. You are going to thank me. Work on an exit plan. Next thing, what books are you currently reading? I'm in my office, so I can show you. I'm reading this one, The Power of Positive Thinking. Really, really good book. And I'm also reading this one, Rich Dad Poor Dad. And I'm also reading this book, but it's an ebook. It's by Anna Palomino. I think that's how her last name is pronounced. And she's Jamaican, so you can go and support her. It's the big bad book of everything. Things you should have learned in school, but you didn't. Yeah, it's really, really good if you want to learn about investing in Jamaica and stuff like that. So that's what I'm reading right now. Can you speak Chinese? No, I cannot speak Chinese. I can speak a little Chinese, but I'm not fluent in Chinese. I was studying Chinese, however, but it was you are in the language environment, so it's easy if you really want to learn Chinese. But I think I lost interest in Chinese, and because of that, I haven't really studied. I'm not really studying anymore. I know enough, I guess, but not enough to be fluent, at least. Yes. Next question. Have you been on the Great Wall? No, I haven't been on the Great Wall. Earlier I was saying, I haven't gotten the chance to really travel throughout China. So because of that, I haven't been to some of the places that I really want to go to. So no, I haven't been on the Great Wall. So next question. How are you mentally? Answered that question already. Yeah, some of these questions are repeat questions, but thank you so much for asking that, by the way. I don't really get asked that question a lot, but mentally, I'm okay. I'm all right. I'm better than I was doing before, really. Um, I really suffered mentally, like a year ago. It was, I don't know how to describe it, but I'm just grateful that I am where I am right now. Yeah. Next question. What type of degree do you need to teach English? So, your degree can be in any field whatsoever. Your degree can be in math, English, agriculture. It doesn't matter what doesn't matter which field. It doesn't matter if you have honors degree or not. It can be bachelor's degree, master's degree. It can be PhD. You can still get a job here. You just need to have that degree. um I'm going to talk about that other thing next because someone asked me if they are still allowing non-native speakers to teach English, but hold on. So for the degree, your degree can be in any field, but that degree must be accompanied by a TEFL certificate. And that TEFL certificate, it's called Teaching English as a Foreign Language. That degree and that TEFL certificate, they should be notarized, authenticated by the Chinese embassy in your country. There are steps that should be taken for you to get those documents authenticated, but of course, you would have to call the Chinese embassy in your country to check what they need you to do before you bring the degree and them. That TEFL certificate should be at least 120 hours. Yeah. I know they have 180 hours TEFL certificates, but 120 hours, that's really enough. Um, Other than that, yeah, that's all. The degree, guys, it can be in any field. any field at all. Now, for the person who asked the question about whether non-native speakers can teach here. So when I just came to China, it was a thing, non-native speakers, because they do say Jamaicans are native speakers. I'm going to go through the list of native countries, the countries they consider natives, but they have considered Jamaica native. Anyways, when I just came here, non-natives were teaching, getting the same benefits as native speakers, but the whole rule changed about, the natives and non-natives. The rules change, where training centers are concerned, training centers versus kindergartens and those type of things. And because of all of those things, it became harder for non-native speakers to get the visas, right? For non-native speakers to get the teaching visas. So that is the problem. I'm not going to guys, gosh, the thing burnt me. So I'm not going to tell you to do it because it's illegal, but many non-native speakers, they come here as students and then they work at schools or training centers or whatever, but it is illegal. As I said, it is illegal. So I'm not going to tell you to do it, darlings. I'm not going to tell you to do it because these people, they don't play when it comes to the law. If you break the law, you ought to get detention and you might as well go home. So I'm not going to tell you to break the law. If you're a non-native speaker and you cannot get a job here, that you will get a job, if you're here as a non-native speaker. But as I said, it's not legal. But for now, I think if you're a non-native speaker, you should just consider trying to get a teaching job elsewhere, Taiwan or so on, because it's difficult right now. So I said I was going to tell you the list of native countries. Yes, I did not have that one pulled up, so let me find that. Native countries. I'm just looking through my chat to give you that answer. Okay. Australia, Bermuda, British Antarctic Territory, British Indian Ocean Territory, Canada, Gibraltar, British, what is this? British Guyana, Ireland, or Isle of Man, British Irish Maritime Territory, Jersey, New Zealand, Singapore, South Africa, British Region, South Georgia, and South Sandwich Islands. Guys, I'm not sure if this translation is right. United Kingdom, United States, Virgin Islands, Antigua and Barbuda, Anguilla, Bahamas, Barbados, British Virgin Islands, British Cayman Islands, Bahamas, Barbados, Dominique, Grenada, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Jamaica, oot, oot, United States, Australia, Montserrat, St. Kitts and Nevis, St. Lucia, St. Vincent, Trinidad and Tobago, Turks and Caicos. So, guys, you know, if your country is considered a native country, by law, you should be able to get the visa. But to be honest, it all depends on the PSV, which is the Public Security Bureau, like the exit, and they deal with the exit and entry here. And to be honest, it's up to them. And if they don't feel like they want to give you the visa, guys, I think there's nothing you can do, because a lot of them, if they don't know your country, then you won't be able to get the visa. And with my next question being, if I'm still doing the recruiting thing now, I was doing a recruiting thing. I was, I had a little recruiting business going on here, but I kind of stopped it because the people I was working with them, and a lot of them had bad things to say about the candidates, like they're not good looking enough, they're too black, and stuff like that. And as a black person, and they would say, oh, the school cannot accept Jamaicans, like Jamaica, and they would say like bluntly, Jamaicans not good enough, stuff like that. And I'm like, I'm from Jamaica. I'm going to be working with you. So if you are going to discriminate the people that I'm from my country and stuff like that, then unfortunately, I will not work with you. You get me? So, yeah. Yes, guys. So, we are at 51 minutes. I am so I feel good about doing this because, yeah, I want a really long video to help with my watch time to be from my YouTube partner program and stuff like that. So, yeah. What else is there to talk about, guys? For people were always asking me questions and I didn't answer the questions, probably on WhatsApp or something like that, guys. This is how my hair looks. It kind of makes me sad, like really, really sad how short my hair actually is now. Oh, and my edges are, gone. See, guys, my edges are all gone and stuff like that. I feel really sad about that, but I'm not going to add any extensions to my hair. I'm not going to wear any wig or anything like that. Please do not come for me, guys. I have no problem with wigs or extensions or whatever. It's just that because I'm doing my treatment and whatnot, I'm just going to do these little protective styles each week and wear my hair like this to school. I'm just going to embrace my beauty because, to be honest, guys, I I've suffered with low self-esteem. I have really, really suffered. Like suffered with that, guys. And I don't want that to be a thing anymore for me. So, I'm just embracing my beauty, my beautiful brown eyes, my nice skin, even though my skin is breaking out and looks a little bit dry. But yeah, it's okay. Short hair, don't care. Going to embrace my double chin, everything, and just be fine with it. Ah, guys, we have 6 minutes left to know a little bit more about each other. It would have been easier if others were kind of on the live and were kind of dishing out some questions, but I'm going to answer some questions that I've always been asked. I'm having a headache now though because I'm a little bit hungry and I'm going to get something to eat, guys. Don't worry. I'm going to cook because I'm a whole chef. But people are always asking me, like, for example, what do I use to edit my videos? I'm not a pro at editing. I'm learning because this is something I want to do on a bigger scale. This whole YouTube thing with my cooking and so on, I want to do it on a bigger scale when I do leave here because it's kind of hard for me to do certain things here. But yeah, I want to do this on a bigger scale when I get here. So for when I get home or wherever I'll be going to start my new life. So I've been talking so much I forgot the question. Oh, you asked me what I use to edit my videos. I use KineMaster. No, KineMaster is not free. You have to pay, but it's not that expensive. Yeah, it is not that expensive. Guys, you have to invest in yourself, and that means investing in your YouTube, the things that you want for to do your YouTube videos. So yeah, you must invest in those things. So you have to pay for KineMaster. I also use Canva. Canva is how I make my thumbnails and how I made my intro video, my outro video. I think I have pretty good thumbnails. Um, yeah, so that's how I make all my things YouTube related. I don't have much things for YouTube. I have a light that I'm using right now, and I think that's pretty bright because now it's night. It's really dark too because it's winter. So I think the light works really well. I have another um like a tripod that is holding the phone. I also have some microphones. I'm in China, guys, so these things are, super, super cheap. I got one for my birthday, and I love useful gifts like these. I got one for my birthday for to use in the Android phone because I'm actually using my Android phone right now to um to make this video. So I have one for the Android phone and I have one for my iPhone. um I don't really use iPhone to make videos. I'm kind of learning to make my reels now and stuff like that, but I hope for the my hope for the new year is for me to be better at making my Instagram content better, my YouTube content better, everything better. I also have a DSLR Canon camera that I use to take pictures of my food. mm, yeah, that's it. And I also have a ring light, but I hardly use the ring light. I'm working on getting a vlog camera and stuff like that. um I'm trying to get into the YouTube partner program. Um, when you do, guys, you can just start with your phone. Just start with your phone. Because when you do get in the partner program and you are making money from YouTube, then you can produce better content. But just start with your phone if you want to start YouTube. Trust me, your phone and a light is good enough. I'm using my Android phone as I told you because I don't like when I'm doing my videos and I'm interrupted and stuff like that. And if I'm doing the live, I do need to use a VPN because you cannot use YouTube. That's another thing, guys, I must say. If you are coming to China, make sure you have a VPN. If you do not have a VPN, nothing will work for you. You won't be able to talk to your family, etc., etc., etc. So make sure that you have your VPN to use YouTube and stuff like that. And yeah, that's it, guys. I have 58 minutes so far. I'm waiting on 2 minutes to be finished. Thank you so much for being here, for that one person that was here. I will share this video with other people, the persons who asked me the questions, so they can actually go through and hear whatever they wanted to hear. I hope my answers were helpful. After I finish this YouTube series, giving all the information, after I finish this ESL series, after giving all the necessary information about, teaching in China and stuff like that, I'm going to start giving you videos about my little DIYs and stuff like that that I really like to do. Natural hair videos, travel. Hopefully things will be better for me, guys. I'm not stressing about this whole YouTube thing. I love it and I will forever do it, and I'll just take my time until I become that YouTuber that I really want to be. And if you are interested in becoming a YouTuber, you should actually do the same. Don't watch people or what people have to say. Just do it, okay? Just do it. I have officially crossed the 1 hour mark. So once again, thank you guys so much for being here, and thank you guys. You're going to probably see this video later, so it won't be actually, you won't be on the live, but I'll be really, really happy about that either way. Um, yeah. Please consider subscribing to the channel, giving this video a thumbs up, sharing this video, and watch the full video so I can get those watch hours up. Road to becoming a YouTube partner. You can ask me any questions in the comment section. Let me know what you think about my answers. I'm not sure if I was a bit boring or whatever today, but I probably wasn't as lively, but it's okay. So that's it, guys. I'm gonna get something to eat. Bye bye. Peace out. It's night now in China. I feel old using my phone.